Share on Facebook. The Today Show host destroyed more accuser, Lee Kaufman, who claimed that the Alabama GOP Senate candidate had an inappropriate encounter with her when she was only 14 and he was in his early 30s. Two other women also alleged that he had an inappropriate sexual encounter with them when they were teenagers, and 6 others said he wanted to have relations with them when they were teens, but above the age of consent. When Savannah Guthrie asked her why she waited so long to come forward with these allegations, Kaufman responded, "It's very simple, really. I did tell people, including her family and friends." Moore denied the allegations and even said he didn't know her. "I wonder how many me's he doesn't know," she replied. Kaufman said that Moore approached her while she was standing outside an Alabama courthouse and made a deal to meet her again. "I wouldn't exactly call it a date. I would say it was a meet. At 14 I was not dating. At 14, I was not able to make those kinds of choices," she said. She said the second time she met with him, they went to his house, he covered the living room floor with blankets and proceeded to, seduce me, I guess you would say. He took off her clothes, and left the living room, returning again in just his white underwear. He touched me over my clothing, what was left of it, and he tried to get me to touch him as well, she said. She then pulled back, scared, and Moore took her back home. She said she was unaware that she was mistreated at first because it wasn't part of my vocabulary. She added, "I had been reading Harlequin romances for years. I was expecting candlelight and roses, what I got was very different." Kaufman said she talked to her friends and told them what happened and they pointed out that his behavior was inappropriate. So, the next time he called her, she didn't go. Anyhow, she didn't mention if she told her family and she never told the police either. She said that because she feared repercussions against her family she didn't come forward with these allegations until now. The only reason she came forward this time was because the Washington Post managed to find other people. She said, "If they found additional people, then I would tell my story." And they found those people. Kaufman said she never took money to come forward, pointing out that she was losing money during this process and that this will have a lasting effect on her life. "If anything, this has cost me," she said, saying that she had to take some time off her job. "I have no tickets to Tahiti and my bank account has not flourished. If anything it has gone down because currently, I'm not working." She explained that her brief encounter with Moore had a long-lasting effect on her. "It took away a lot of the specialness out of interactions with men. It took some trust away," she said. "It took years for me to regain a sense of confidence in myself, and I felt guilty. I felt like I was the one that was to blame. It was decades before I was able to let that go." She said her coming forward had nothing to do with politics. In fact, she voted Republican for years and years. "This is personal. It's very close to my heart," she said. "I've lived with this for a long time." When she was shown a photo of herself at 14, Kaufman said, "She sure did have a lot of promise ahead of her, and she didn't deserve to have a 32-year-old man prey upon her." Her interview drew a lot of attention on the social media, with many parsing her on Twitter and others questioning her. This Twitter user spotted variations in her stories. Today she claimed he took her clothes off and then left the room and came back in his underwear. And in the Post story, she said he left the room and when he came back he removed her clothes. Please share this post on Facebook with your thoughts. What is your opinion on this? Scroll down to comment below. Share on Facebook.